What's up, Eon Kane? How you doing? What's up, Chi? I just got the... Sorry, buddy. Sorry you're at work. Hopefully I make it go by better. Key items. I just got... the Levy Stone. A mysterious rock that floats in the air. Are you familiar with this game, Chi? I mean, it sounds like it. It's a dumb question. Oh, airship time? I didn't know that. I'm getting the notification that you guys can't hear me. Is that true? Can you not hear me? You think I did know that? I've never played this game before. I'm cutting in and out. Jesus Christ. Gee, this has just been a never-ending saga. Hello? Test. Shaping the cable. What sounds good now? When I got the new mic, it sounded good. Yeah, let me know how this goes. For some reason, it doesn't like my really nice mic for streaming. It just it'll get the input. It says I'm talking. It's not cutting out anymore. Okay. But the one I'm using now, it doesn't have an issue. How's life been? How's the kid? They're taking me astray. What's up, Dinar? Thank you, Dinar. Which video did you find me? What kind of games are you into? Big monk damage, yeah. I'm glad you said something that day, because it's funny, like, through vicariously, when you said the thing about you should just take the weapon off the monk, I instantly go, wait, that is what monks do in video games, because like that's how ignorant I am of like turn-based JRPGs. But I remember, maybe I remember that from like Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, but like Fire Emblem or something. I was looking to buy Soul Silver for the DS. Hold on. The stupid menu in the way. It's over 100 pounds. Yeah, dude, you're the market for the physical stuff is just absurd. And I get your desire to play like the real cartridges, because like I don't have a problem with emulation. If you notice in my videos, though, I like for Pokemon, I like to use my like real stuff because I like transferring, and you know, I think it's fun to showcase. But yeah, if you're trying to like actually buy your stuff now, it's just absurd. Like the authentic experience is wild. Luckily, I bought pretty much everything you're seeing from my videos lately. It's kind of cool, but like I bought this stuff like a long time ago, either when it came out or I rebought it after I got in the Navy, because then I had like money for the first time. So luckily I already had all that stuff on me, which was really nice. Then I just watched more of your X and Y Emerald Pokemon Coliseum. Nice, thank you. Yeah, as far as Pokemon, like, so I don't want to be just like a PokeTuber. So, you know, I did XY, I did ZA. I didn't like ZA very much. Next up, I'm thinking Pokemon Conquest for Pokemon. This is going to be the next video. But then after that, I'm thinking like, there's a few things I want to do. There's like another Fallout video I want to do. Then I realized, you know, I released Fallout New Vegas video on the 15-year anniversary. November 10th is Fallout 4's 10-year anniversary. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, do I technically have time to like play it, make a good video on it? And I don't think I do. I don't think I have enough time. Because one of the things about Fallout 4, I've actually never played the DLCs. Never. So I would want to play them and enjoy them and like really spend my time in them. I don't think I could play through all of Fallout 4 and make a script and make a video in like 10 days. Would be good to get your take on Final Fantasy 7, 15 to 16. I'm excited for all that. I know people say you don't have to play them all. I want to. And you know why I want to? Guys, get a load at these thumbnails, okay? Can we just... And look, some of these characters, I don't know what they mean or who they are, but I do know that they're from the games. Like, I know that they're from the appropriate game. Look at these thumbnails, dude. It's in my style, but I added, like, look, Final Fantasy 1, you got the blue accent because the sky's blue. You got the pink accent because the sky's pink. This one's kind of purple, right? And then I took concept art from all of the games, and I made them. Some of them weren't in black and white, but I made them black and white because I think it looks cool. And then here's Final Fantasy 5. Here's Final Fantasy 6, 7. Look at the Sephiroth in Cloud concept art. Isn't that badass? Final Fantasy 8. I don't know what the context of the dinosaur is, but it's a fucking dinosaur, so I put it in there. Final Fantasy 9. I don't know who this bad guy is. I don't know who this guy is. Looks cool. I still might want to figure out what I want to do with 10. I do like the concept art on the male character. Oh, here's Final Fantasy 3. But yeah, kind of excited. And here's the... Dinar, what do you think of the Pokemon Conquest thumbnail so far? I think it's fine, but I might change the background color. But anyway. Yes, Persona 3. Please do Persona 5 Royal. So, I don't know how long you've been following my channel, but yeah, basically, I mean, I don't mind sharing with you guys. This is what I want to do in the future. Persona 3. I want to do Red Dead Redemption 2, because I made a badass fucking intro. Can't wait to show that. I think it's badass. But anyway, sorry. I have a job to do. 12-hour Fallout 4 days would turn you crazy. 12-hour Fallout 4... Yeah, I agree. And here's the thing. I don't know how audiences, when they watch a video, feel about mods. I truly feel like I cannot enjoy Fallout 4 at all without mods. With Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I could play those without mods, and I'm fine. Other than, like, maybe stability mods. But I'm saying mods that, like, add stuff to the game. I could play without mods, and I'm fine. Fallout 4? Huh. But yeah, Dinar, I am definitely interested in Personas. I'm definitely interested in more Final Fantasies. Hold on, I'm running a moment, but I gotta make sure okay. I had to make sure my cat was working. Whoa. Oh my god. Fallout 4 not having a mod to make perks available to you level 1 would turn me into the Joker. So I guess we're like done with our ship now, right? Our normal silly water ship. We fly the skies now. The thing with Fallout 4 is, like, I'm not dreading playing it, because I will admit, I do like settlements. But the story, I'm not excited for. Should be good on items. I'm just checking areas I've been to before, to see if I can get to any new places now. Like this island. What's on this island? Are there any crazy enemies? Huh. Worth a try. Dinar, if you're still there, and Eon Kane, you're a Persona person too. I'm still wrestling with like which version I should play. I kind of want to play Reloaded, but I just wonder if like how I would make that video if anybody be like, no, this isn't really Persona 3 or whatever. And the reason why that kind of matters actually is because I want to use a personal anecdote. I've told Eon Kane about it. I want to use a personal anecdote for that video, but if the remake is so much more different than the game I'm talking about, because I'm talking about it in the past tense, I'm talking about a scenario that happened like when I was a kid. That's why it says I have changed. That's actually, I haven't played it yet, so I couldn't possibly know if it would change my outlook, right? But it's really talking about I have changed and like now I can play games like this because I'm not like judging them so quickly. I guess there's not really anywhere new I could go out in the old world. Are there no random encounters in the air? We heard how much you didn't like Fallout 3 stories, so we decided to make it worse in every way. Yeah, I said that in the I said that in my Fallout 3 video. How like this issue only gets compounded later. Like Fallout 4 makes the story even like more annoying to navigate. How do I get this damn town? There's not even a port. There we go. What's up, Falk? This is your favorite game? Well, that's a good resource to have. I've never played this game, and I kind of want to play like all the Final Fantasies, so... Tell me of your history with this game, Falk. When did you first play it? How many times have you replayed it? Do you like the other Final Fantasies? They're gonna make you work for that town, I know. God damn it. Played it as a kid, and all through childhood. Rando that came out in 2017. I've played thousands of Randos since then. Nice. God! Oh my God! It's torture. This is fucking insane! Yeah, frost walls are worse, man. One, 4, and 6 are your tops. Okay, cool. Fuck. Do you do you think how much Final Fantasy content do you watch? Do you ever watch like YouTube content on Final Fantasy? Whoa, what'd you say? What'd you say to me? Lupa Gamodo? I guess we are in a whole different continent. They all say it. Occasionally I played just about most of them. Well, so when you play, do you play the Pixel Remaster now? I'm asking because I'll talk a little bit about Final Fantasy in general terms, but I'm going to talk about my playthrough. And I'm playing the Pixel Remaster version, so I don't know if anybody like would be like, "Oh, you're not playing the GBA version or something." It's kind of a thing I've been encountering when I'm playing old games, is if they make a remaster or a remake or something like that. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake is pretty obviously not the same game as the first one. But like these ones, it's a little bit harder to... It's hard to tell. Alright, well, I guess I'll come back here. Can I please not run into more Frost Wolves, please? I gotta go back to the old world and heal up. Oh, what the... What are these? I'm just running, dude. I gotta get back to my ship. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. No, I'm not. I'm 100% a randomizer runner, which uses NES version and fixes all the bugs and speeds up the game. Pixel Remaster has its ups and downs, but it's a great way to experience it for the first time. Okay. GBA version for Final Fantasy 1 is touted as one of the best because it added new dungeons, gear, and bosses. Were they not carried over into this one? That's engagement bait? Yeah. I mean, you're right, Eon Kane. Eon Kane, sometimes you understand the game better than I do. And I'm making videos. That's why it is so funny when people accuse you of certain things. Like, you're just doing... It's like, bro, if I was that smart, I would have conquered... I would have had 100,000 subs by now. I'm still growing at a great pace, but... Bro, if... I do get if I did just make rage bait content, could have conquered by now. Could have conquered by now. It's the only version that has those extra dungeons. That's weird. You'd feel like they'd add it in the Pixel Remaster. Falk, thank you for the follow. Where is the inn? Okay. Oh, dude. This guy again. Green Mohawk guy, man. What made you start Final Fantasy 1? Not what you typically play, I assume? No. So, I'm a YouTuber that makes, like, retrospective content or, like, playthrough content. If you look me up on the same name on YouTube, that's kind of what I do. I built it on a lot of Pokemon. Been getting into Fallout recently. And I don't want to be, like, a PokeTuber. I want to be a whatever I want to play. Final Fantasy is one of those series I never grew up with. You know, as a kid, like, at least... my experience was you got one console, you got like 1 or 2 games a year, and those were Pokemon for me. So I never had a PlayStation. Super Nintendo was a little bit like I had one, but it wasn't like the console that came out when I was a kid, you know, or you know what I mean. Like Like, it was around, but I consider my first console like an N64. But the reason why I wanted to play... But, like, there's a lot. So I like JRPGs. I want to get better at playing turn-based games and understanding them better, because it's always a genre I've liked from afar, but I've only played a few games in that genre. So I was like, hey, you know, what better way to, like, get into Final Fantasy, go back to the very beginning, though, and, like, kind of work my way up. I feel that 100%. I'm 40. We got the NES and 2 games, and those were the only 2 games we had for years, Final Fantasy and Shadowgate. Yeah, right. I've never played Shadowgate, but that's my experience, too, is, like birthdays and Christmas, and guess what? My birthday's in December, so... Whoa. It's called... I gotta admit, I'm kind of afraid... Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm afraid to go further, though, because I'm afraid of... It said Dragon Den, I was like, whoa, what is this? Only the truly brave can obtain the token of courage, if you say so. Also, nice. Dude, I hated that. I hated that as a kid. I remember I freaked out one year because my mom said it out loud. She's like, oh, we'll just... That'll be your birthday present, or that'll be your Christmas present, too. And I was like, no! No! That's not how this works! Like, I put my foot down, dude. I like how the dragons... You know, you show up to a dragon cave, you're expecting to fight them, and they're just like, how's it going? Take our gold. Have them. Friendly Dragons, so you're playing, go through the numbered series, or just Final Fantasy for now? The hope is yes, I'd like to go through all the numbered ones. I don't know if you saw me show those thumbnails earlier, but I think I made really cool thumbnails all the way up to 10. What I'm saying is I want to, but I do YouTube full time, so it's like, depending on how the video goes, we'll see. And I hate to say that, because deep down, what do I want? I want to play them all. Even if people don't like a particular one, I still want to play it because I want to have that for myself. Like, I want to experience that for myself. So anyway, to answer your question, yes, I would like to do the numbered ones. And then the side ones too, like Crisis Core whenever I get to 7. I used to play... Actually, the one Final Fantasy game I did play a lot was Crystal Chronicles with my brothers. I don't remember a lot about it, though. Don't judge my spell usage. I'm not a pro. Being born 2 weeks after Christmas, I got hit with that. Oh my, sorry, Wiz. Wiz, how you been, man? 4, 6, and 7 would get views for sure. People are extra passionate about those. So, Falk, here's the thing I'm hoping. So, I always use this as an example. When I came home from my old job to do this, I had 5,000 views on a Pokemon video for the Red and Blue. Those are the first Pokemon games. It had 5,000 views and it flatlined. It was like getting no more views. And I kept making Pokemon videos. And there's videos that are just going to do well because people love like Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They love Ruby and Sapphire, stuff like that, right? And I made a playlist of the old videos. Now that 5,000 view video is about to or just crossed 100,000 views. So the hope is, and I have to be like mentally okay and remember my past and my past experiences, that even if I play Final Fantasy 1 through like 5, that like it's okay if they don't get a lot of views. Just put your heart and soul into it. Make sure you make good content. And then when I do Final Fantasy 6, 7, and those probably just by virtue of those titles do well, people will have more to watch if they want to go watch from the beginning, you know? And maybe live vicariously through me. Because I'm sure there's people who are just like me, who never got to play these games. They're adults now. They've got kids. They got lives. Not everybody could be a man in his mid-30s who made a bunch of money doing weird jobs and buying stocks and could fucking play game that came out in 87. Not everybody could do that. Patted myself on the back a few times there. What is it? What is it? Whoa. I am Dragon King Bahamut. I confer honor upon those whose strength and courage are true. Return to me with a token of courage. Okay. I just subbed on YouTube. I'll check out those videos after you stream for sure. Thanks, Falk. December hurts, yeah. You've never played a Pokemon game in your life? I think it might be because you're a little bit older than me. Like, let me guess. I'm just gonna guess here, Falk. You like Ninja Turtles and or Power Rangers. What's up, Phoenix? How goes the ROM hack life? Yeah, Phoenix, going all the way back to the beginning. If you don't like Ninja Turtle, well, here's the thing. So you said you're 40. I'm 32. Or sorry, I'm 33. So I think Ninja Turtles was like just a little bit, like it wasn't my. How do I? You know what I mean? It was like a little bit past me. Pokemon was my Ninja Turtles. And a little bit of Power Rangers. I remember before Pokemon hit the shores of America, Power Rangers was my thing, and I forgot this funny. Like I used to drink these, or not drink these. What was the guys, Americans? What was the candy? Not Milk Duds. They're like wafery. I don't know, but they're like in a milk carton. One night there was a Power Rangers marathon. It was like sometime in Christmas. It was in the 90s. And everybody went to sleep, and I stayed up watching a Power Rangers marathon, drinking or eating those like candies, and I got very sick. A bit slow lately, lots of work. I'm making progress on a French translation. Nice. Is there a French scene, you think? Is there a French scene for that kind of stuff? Alright, no ice wolves. Okay, okay. Purple tiger thing. Oh, a saber tooth. Yeah, good question, Phoenix. My answer is I would like to. It kind of depends on how it goes on YouTube. I think at this point I am just gonna, because I also like, I have to just do what makes me happy too with making content. I want to play the Final Fantasies, so I'm at least gonna give it all the way till like Final Fantasy VII. And if I'm just getting like no views, all right, I tried, you know. But I'm anticipating probably not that much traction in the first few games, so, and that's okay. But yeah, my answer is yes, I'd like to play them. On my way home from the pub, United won, Livid streaming, good. Oh, thanks, Wes. So, Wes, my former coach in high school is a big Arsenal fan. His dad is from Ireland, but lived in the UK a long time, and was an Arsenal fan when he was there. And then the Arsenal, the gunner in him, got passed down to the son, and he's been blown up by phone because I guess they're doing really good. Long ago, an ancient race known as the Sky People used a language called Lufenian. My brother Une would always tell me how he'd figure how to speak with the Rosetta Stone. Okay, so earlier somebody mentioned Rosetta Stone. I thought they were joking. So there really is a Rosetta Stone. My father's with the caravan right now. They're over in the desert in the west. They usually pitch camp up by the forest in the north of the desert. I hope he comes home soon. Okay. Are those legs really? Yes, they're my legs. Not sure if it's my internet or Twitch, but everyone's channel is laggy and freezing a bit. Super annoying. Is anybody else seeing me lag? It might not be you, Falk. I'm notorious for having shit quality. It didn't always used to be like that, but for some reason I just can't get the streams running well. But I hope today's been better for you guys. Yeah, it looks like it's me. What's up, biggest grid butt? Another handsome dude doing a Final Fantasy. Too many of them nowadays. I guess I'll stick around. Is this like a thing? People have been playing Final Fantasies? Biggest, who are you? You've been subbed for a while to have that the badge. I don't recognize your name though. I don't know why you joke. They're top of the table at the moment, but they've had better starts prior years and finished second on social media, loving calling them bottlers. Do you guys have any opinions on Null Death or Heliga? I joined Final Fantasy in 10, still my favorite video game story to this day. I hear my brother loves Final Fantasy 10, dude. He loves it as a whole, but he also like he's excited for me to play Blitzball, and I'm gonna if this series goes well, when I go to oh, what's up, Jared? Thank you for the subs all the time. I'd like to go to my brother's house. We're gonna play Blitzball. We're gonna get through it all, and I'll bring my recording equipment and everything. And then Jared, if I ever do Nuzlocke, he's gonna be a resource, or even challenges. A lot of people do Nuzlocke. I want to find a different and maybe even easier challenges. Nuzlocke are hard, dude. I don't know much about 2 or 3, but I know a hell of a lot of 1. So if you have any questions about the game or story, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm not spoiling anything. I appreciate that. What are your opinions on like these level 7 spells? Saber, Blind, and then like Null Death. The thing that's hard when you haven't played before is like knowing if, oh, this is going to be useless or this one's going to be like really good. Null Death is okay, but prior rings cover that automatically. Okay, let's get Heliga. Hear of something called Oxyhale? No. Sounds like a drug. 10 is just that good. You're gonna have to play 10-2 as well. It's a direct sequel. Okay, I don't mind that. Like, I'm open to playing the, like, Crisis Core and stuff, you know. And, with these games having been out for so long, it's like, you could just make the retrospective video, right? But, and maybe for those of you that like watch my content, it kind of shifts. Sometimes I focus like in a really general sense on games. Sometimes I focus in on like how my experience went. I'm like getting more comfortable with the idea of like just doing like 20, 30, 40-minute videos talking about my experience playing a certain game for a certain time. If you want that like retrospective, like probably just got to find that video, But really my hope is like somebody who wants to play this vicariously through me, you can kind of get the idea of the feel of the game. Like I'll still explain concepts, I'll still explain the story. And then for people like Falk who are like, oh, I've loved this game forever, I'd like to see it through the lens of somebody who's never played it before. That's kind of like the hope. Saber and Blind are a waste. Saber is a great spell, ups your attack power, but it is caster only, and only the Black Wizard can learn it, which is dumb because you don't use him for melee. I got Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster on Steam on sale a little while back. Been procrastinating, but I'm excited for it. Nice. 200 years ago, the Shrine of Honorak flourished. It brimmed with the power of water. Yeah, so speaking of lore, Falk, it's my understanding that, like, I've only been able to pick up a little bit, but, like, apparently in this northern continent, these like wind or these spirits or fiends or something like destroyed the north, right? That's kind of all I've been able to pick up. I don't know how our characters came to have the crystals already, and I kind of think that like it's not always well explained where it's like because I've fought 3 fiends, I think, but I'm not sure why. Like I'm not sure what's directing us to go fight them and get whatever they have. I wanted to save the mermaids living on the seafloor, so I made this submarine out of a barrel. But when I went underwater, I started running out of air and I couldn't breathe. It's totally useless, even worse, it's dangerous. You better keep away. Well, we'll see. I might need it later. I've watched the videos on games I haven't played, and it feels like I'm playing with you a bit. I enjoy them, even though that sounds parasocial. Well, no, that's not parasocial. I understand, but thank you. That's a perfect like. I needed that feedback because there's like levels to explaining my playthrough, and you know you don't want to get too bogged down in like little details that somebody might not understand if they haven't played it. But yeah. Okay, this thing is tough. A desert Beretta? Ooh. Is that like a Desert Eagle reference? Correct. All 4 fiends are ruining the planet. Earth Fiend killed the Molmond area and its crops. Volcano is erupting and spewing lava. Wind is stopped blowing. Seas are wild. The world is just falling apart in general. Okay. I'm doing really good about not like writing a ton of notes anymore because I need to like I want to like enjoy the game. But I write like little notes where like later on when I write the script, I'll like remember. Like I can write a sentence now and be like, oh, I remember what I was trying to say. Which is nice because I used to try to write the scripts as I played and like it becomes like you're not even like enjoying the game. So I'm trying to avoid like doing it too much. This is cool. It seems better now? Okay, good. How long has it been better? Because I know Falk said something, and I have it over on a different screen, and yeah, it was like laggy. Looks fine now. I wish it would just be good forever. Whoa. Gaia. Outsiders often call our town Eye of the Hawk. To our south is an ancient city known as Wing of the Hawk. I wonder if they have a Band of the Hawk. If you know, you know. Oh wait. Have you visited the Wing of the Hawk? I can't understand a word they say there. You jinxed it? God damn it, dude. The opening crawl text of the NS version does a decent job of setting up the story, as limited as it is. Okay. I might have missed it. They might have done it in this game too. A fairy was living at our spring, but I haven't seen her lately. I wonder what's happened to her. My dad was always telling me how the castle to the west was a place to test your courage. A castle to the west to test our courage. I saw a shining light fly off in the west in the night sky. Wow, I know I saw it. There was a scholar studying a Luffian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about the quality. I try to do things to figure it out, but the thing is, I might be trying to have the quality too high. I could try to lower it. I could try to like stop the stream and come back on, because it won't let you sometimes lower the bitrate. But I could try lowering the bitrate and get it back on if you guys would like. I'd rather try that than you guys leave. Blizziga. Live and learn. I have the setting at 1440 from what I can see. What does that mean? Is that high? Let's figure this out. Can I lower it? I know many of you probably are not streamers, but I should know this shit, but... What's up, Love Yourself? How's your stream? Yeah, it's very windy. Yeah, I know. It's been like smashing things all day. I was cleaning a garbage can outside and it like blew across the back. That's the highest Twitch goes? I can lower it. 1080 would be fine. How do I lower it? You think that's OBS or... It doesn't need to be that high. Okay, let's find out how to lower it. To your stream software video settings and set the output scaled resolution to... So base canvas says set to monitor to your monitor's native resolution, which that is 1440, but then output scale at 1920 1080. Choose a downscale filter like the best quality if your canvas resolution is higher than 1080. Okay, hold on. Will you guys wait? It looks good on YouTube for what it's worth. The thing is, it goes in and out. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Will you guys wait for a second? I'll be right back.